are grateful to our sponsors, Kelly Stafford with Stafford Tree Service and also Black Cow Cow Manure. If you need your trees trimmed locally, remember Stafford Tree Service at staffordtreesvc.com, and please visit Black Cow Cow Manure, that's K-O-W. Remember, both of the contact details are in the description below. Hi, I'm Stan DeFreitas for Ask Mr. Greenthumb Gardening Segments. You know, a lot of people have vegetables, and lettuce is one that you probably should be raising. This is romaine lettuce, and we know it goes back to Turkey and Greece. We know that 4,500 years ago, there's reports it was growing in Egypt. So it's part of our civilization. And I will say that you have, of course, iceberg lettuce, which is fine, but for most people, you're going to find romaine is a lettuce that almost everyone can eat. A lot of folks have a problem with iceberg lettuce. And I think you're going to see that if you eat this, it's probably higher in some of the minerals and vitamins than you have in the iceberg lettuce. You're also going to find it easier for your system to digest. And that's important. You know, if you can't enjoy something, then why grow it? It's also kind of expensive to buy in the store. So you can get little 4-packs like we have here. Now the lettuce, of course, is a little bit chomped on there because my cat Tanner decided that he likes lettuce as well. So he's been chewing on it. Hopefully your cat won't chew on yours, but if he does, it's better for him to chew on this than some of the other plants that can be toxic. So it's one that I think you should have in the landscape. It's fun to grow. It's easy to grow. I would make sure that you keep lettuce moist. It also will take partial shade. If you grow it in full sun, you have to make sure it gets a good deal of water. It will grow in full sun. We've also got it next to some little tomatoes we have here that I grew. And yes, they're kind of a nice mix. I think lettuce and tomatoes, cucumbers, carrots, many of these vegetables can be grown in the same area and they won't have a problem. Lettuce like this, you can see it's going to, you can cut it off. You can see where the stem would be. It's a leaf lettuce. You can use it on sandwiches. You can use it in salads. And it makes a nice addition to your palate. It has more vitamin C, more minerals, more vitamins, and we all need that. We should be doing more of your sandwiches using this as your bread than the bread we typically eat. So I won't lecture to you about that, but this is the kind of carbohydrate we probably should be eating more on a regular basis and give up some of those donuts and cakes and things. I know my son just gave me a dirty look and said, no, donuts and cakes are where it's at. But if you're not like James, then you might want to think about growing and eating some lettuce too. You can raise it from seed, though if you only need 3 or 4 at a time, probably easier to get a little 4-pack like this at your local nursery garden supply store. You'll see it's grown pretty much in pure peat. Why? Because it's going to hold the moisture. And that's the reason they started off in this little peat pot like this. It has a little bit of perlite for drainage, but mostly it has peat. And you may want to add some peat, maybe some black cow, to the organic matter to the soil. If you have some compost, if you're taking grass clippings and leaves and churning those up, you can also add that to the soil because you want to, recycle that into your yard and garden. Compost is always a good idea, and I recommend it for folks. If you're doing any kind of vegetable gardens, you want to make sure that you make that soil just as healthy as you can. Remember, partial shade to near full sun. Full sun will probably give you your plant a little bit quicker, and if you have it in more shade, it's going to elongate. The leaf will be a little bit longer. You can grow it with other veggies, plant them the same depth that they were in the container, improve that soil, and if you do, you're going to be saving, a lot of dollars and improving your nutrition at the same time. Remember that new videos will be dropping on your favorite social media every Saturday at 10 a.m. And if you like our videos, please hit the subscribe button. And once again, thank all the green thumbers out there and brown thumbers for watching.